Tickets available for upcoming games. Please see the ticket booth for more information.
Hey, fans, want a 414 food headline? We're giving away the next giveaway day. So get your tickets now and show your name.
As a reminder, we hope you'll come and join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card back. Arrive early in the fan zone and get inside by Bango the Buck and the Buck Dancers.
Bucks fans, be sure to come to our next home game because everyone in attendance will get a Milwaukee Bucks hoodie. A fun way to show off your passion for the Bucks.
And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Bango the Buck bobblehead. And fans, remember to be here for our promotional foul giveaway. At the entrance, you'll receive your very own complimentary Bucks workout towel.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to find their form.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Out on the perimeter, it's Podziemski and Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, they've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Richard, this season just getting going. What are you looking for tonight?
Just curious to see which team is more cohesive. With all of the player movement in the NBA, it's rare to have continuity on a squad.
And the Warriors start out with the ball. MP against Lillard. Kuminga, screen on Lillard. And Kuminga throws it down.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Lillard outside. Pass to Bona. Wiggins against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Good on the second free throw. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Lillard attacking. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard, a screen on Kuminga. Antetokounmpo inside. Kuminga on him. Comes out of the gate empty. He's over. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pass to Grimes. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Lillard against MP. Lillard. Here's Grimes. On the wing, Giannis. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, He is not to be stopped.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Oh, my goodness. You talk about shedding the defender.
Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Giannis, to the inside. Here's Jackson. It's not going to go for him. Wiggins with some nice D.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
MP against Lillard. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
MP keeping his head on a swivel.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of a team.
Here's MP following the 3 by Milwaukee. Podziemski on the wing. MP against Lillard. MP passes to Kuminga. Just 4 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Pass to Grimes. Inside, here's Giannis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities. And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
And stolen by MP. Here's Podziemski. Sinks the triple. Podziemski's got 5.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Here's Bona. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Shoots over Kuminga. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Now, here's MP. And he drives in and stolen by Lillard. Pushing it up. Here's Grimes. Finished off the break. He's got 5.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Lillard against MP. Pass to Podziemski. 6 on the shot clock. MP with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Wiggins. Now, here's MP. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Lillard. Still scoreless. Here's Grimes, and it's blocked. To the middle. Here's Justice, and the dunk by MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Bucks trail by 4. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, MP. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard, it's Curry outside, and it's Bona with the rebound. Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Lillard. 17 points for him last game against New York. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Justice. Warriors leading by 6. Down low. Pass to Pajemski. Fires the 3. And it's MP with the 3. MP's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Pass to Curry. There's the 3. Curry with another miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Well, you look at Jackson Davis, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, MP, just behind him. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Bucks trail by 9. Knocked away. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. To the paint, here's Lillard. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thompson surveying the floor. MP against Lillard. And MP throws it down hard.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good, MP. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. There's the drive. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP kicks to Kuminga. Outside Curry. That 3 off the mark.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Houston lit up the floor. He scored 48 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. A fantastic performance for him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by MP. Back to Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Now, here's MP. He's got 20. Pass to Santos. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lions checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Irving's checked in, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Curry. Latrey. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Ryan the pass to Antetokounmpo. Johnson surveying the floor. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The lead now in single digits. Giannis has got 11.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes. Looking here at some numbers for MP. Last season, he played outstanding. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bucks trail by 9. Three-pointer, Lillard. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Santos, the pass to Justice. From downtown, good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lillard. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 9. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And if you're making a switch here. The Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Jackson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Grimes. Kick out to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Powers through inside. Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Curry. Puts it up. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes there's a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins, a screen on Lillard. The drive by MP. And the ball travels out of bounds. That was last touched by Wiggins.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Last season's performance for him. And a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical. But time and time again, he drilled the three anyway. To the inside. Giannis whips it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Wiggins, a screen on Lillard. Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
2 loud points from Wiggins. Andrew, he is getting up.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. And stolen by MP. Some nice passing by Golden State. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
There's a screen. This one for 3. Lillard misses. Warriors leading by 7. MP with it. Lillard picks him up. Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
MP against Lillard. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Back to MP. Outside for Curry. Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo passes to Grimes. Here's Bona. Drops in the tray. Bona's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Lillard against MP. Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Nice defense from Kuminga. Here's McBride. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Lillard against MP, and the shot is good.
And part of the reason they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here in the second.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Achua, the pass to Grimes. Here's Bona. There's the triple. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Achua. Back to Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 15 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And MP throws it down hard.
This has been a special performance by MP, and he doesn't look like he's anywhere close to being done.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bona. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 9. MP outside. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Kuminga with it. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Damian Lillard. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
For the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 1:06 left now here in the second. MP against Lillard. Down low. Got a hand on it. On the wing, MP. Pass to Pajemski. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 13. And stolen by MP. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. And MP throws it down.
Showing a little two-way game. MP, that's big time.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. The finish. And MP throws it down hard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're one. Well, looking at the Warriors, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we did. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Bucks.
The big reason they're getting washed out has been raining threes. But they didn't know this was coming. They didn't watch the...
And that about wraps it up. And as the third...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Pajemski out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. and that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Grimes passes to Jackson. Giannis outside. Here's Grimes. 5 to shoot. Lillard from outside. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Podziemski finds MP. Outside, Kuminga to the middle. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Kuminga. Rebounded by the Bucks. Owner's got his 6th rebound on the night. 17-foot shot on the way. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. Kicks it out to MP. Kuminga sends a screen for MP. It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo and stolen by MP. Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Bucks trail by 21. Pass to Grimes. Giannis outside. Inside. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by MP.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. With the drive and stolen by Lillard. Pass to Grimes. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And it's good. 2 points.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
MP against Lillard. Podziemski offline with his 3. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Antetokounmpo against MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
And MP throws it down.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. Giannis outside. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. Not as good off the back rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Podziemski on the wing. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Lillard from outside the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP looking around. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Bangs home the trifecta. Wiggins has got 13.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Kicks it out to MP. From deep three-point land, and another 3 for Golden State.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Grimes. He's defended by Podziemski. Antetokounmpo against Kuminga. It's deflected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. MP is number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Jackson. Back to MP. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
For Milwaukee, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. And he overshot that one, missing. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And that's what MP brings, the ability to make plays for others.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Grimes. Shot to stop the run. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
MP with it, and he has 42. Majemski on the wing. They set the pick. He lobs it up, and he dunks it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Bucks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. To the paint. Here's Bona, and it's denied. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 45 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Back to Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Athletic play by MP, streaking up the floor after snagging that ball.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Grimes. Here is Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Count that one. Lillard's got 22.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
MP against Lillard. Curry on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Lillard. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 25 points in the game.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
MP outside. Now here's Curry. Now MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And stolen by MP. There's the lob to the hoop. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Basket good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line.
Substitution on the floor.
There's the pick. To the inside. Shot, high post, and the jumper is good. MP's got 49 points in the game.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Trey Murphy. Achua is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Johnson, and it's Grimes in at the 2.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
To the left wing, back to MP. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets. And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Lillard against MP. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry passes to MP. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each.
Oh my goodness, what a play!
Oh my. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And here we go, MP heading to the hoop. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Pass to Bona. No good with the triple. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Grimes, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Santos. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 38 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Lillard against MP. Pass to Santos. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Buck shooting at 51%. Really solid. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Waters is checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
MP is the Lightning and the Thunder.
Now, here's Lillard. And stolen by MP. Over in the corner, McBride. They set the pick. MP passes to Waters. Picked his pocket. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Curry. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's in there. Giannis has got 41.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
To the right side. Drills it from outside.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Damian Lillard, second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent. The quick hands of MP creating the break there with the steal.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Jackson, first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Lillard against MP. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there.
Crazy, crafty in traffic. Lillard beats you with skill, quickness, and that tremendous will.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is MP. 6 on the shot clock. And another one falls. Amazing.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Antetokounmpo looking it over. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple double.